Hi, and welcome to my channel. We are going to be doing a reading tonight. Thank you so much for being here. This is going to be all about love. I had been getting some interesting messages coming in, specifically regarding like someone crying or calling out for help. You know what I mean? This could be you, this could be your person, but in any case, I'm just getting this energy that it's almost like a desperation, it's like things can't keep going on this way. So I definitely am feeling again just like this call, this cry, either for someone or for a situation to be resolved. If this message resonates with you, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you like my vibe. Clearing out the energies, calling in the divine light from the Most High. Thank you so much for being here for this reading tonight. So again, let's check in and see what is going on with their energy, what the energy around the two of you may be at this time, and how you may be feeling about this situation, as well as advice moving forward. I've got all kinds of love cards here, everything from the romance angels to someone you may be in separation with. Will get messages in regards to that. Moonology cards. We're absolutely going to get into the tarot too. I've got the cosmic visions as well as the psychic tarot. So let's see. 144 was just on the timer there. What's going on? Show me some messages regarding love. Heart-to-heart conversations. I have to say, again, this is something with that calling out. Maybe someone is unwilling to talk, I'm getting that energy here. Perhaps you are a feminine, you've been trying to talk to this masculine, if you will, and this person has just been trying to perhaps sweep it under the rug or act like it's not really as big of a deal, or you're making a bigger deal out of a situation perhaps than what it really is. This person may have even told you that you're being too emotional. Maybe you told this person that they need to make a choice, make a decision, on something. Are we moving forward? 2, 3, 4 on the timer. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. What else is coming out today? On the bottom, playfulness. Yeah, maybe dealing with a player, you know what I mean? Someone who only goes surface level. But when you try to take it, to the next level, it's like, or you try to have important conversations with someone, it's like they blow you off, is really what I'm getting. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership and chemistry. So it seems like you guys have a lot of chemistry between you for sure, but this could be you, not really feeling the chemistry so much at this point, if this person has been difficult to, work with or connect with, if you will. So even though this may have started off perhaps really strong with this chemistry energy here, and that's a lot of times how it goes, right? And maybe you're having more of an issue with things than this person is, or maybe this relationship is more, physically focused, if you know what I mean. And maybe that's what you want to have a talk about. Yeah, maybe you want to give your relationship a chance for sure, but because you do perhaps feel that chemistry with them. But what is the reason why you need to have this conversation? That's really what's on the board today, is what I'm seeing. Let me know if you're resonating with this, and feel free to share. Ooh, children may be part of this. So you could have children, or they may. Maybe your children don't like them. There could be different things going on here. Getting to know each other. Maybe, again, as I said earlier, with the heart-to-heart conversations, give your relationship a chance. And remember, we saw, what was it, chemistry just before on the bottom. Maybe things did go really fast and you really didn't get that chance to know each other. You see this kid here as well, right? Maybe there was some drinking involved. I don't know, because she kind of looks like she's a little out of it, or being loopy, kind of how people will get a little I'm too impressed. 444 coming out on the timer now. And maybe, this child or these children could be concerned, if this is someone who, we don't take enough time to get to know each other first. And it's like, focus on yourself. Some may be one of the things that is needed here, like give each other some space. Remember your autonomy. Focus on things that are important to you is a big thing that I'm hearing here at this time. So yeah, there's definitely some things to talk about here. Um, I feel like this other person wants you to give the situation a chance for sure. You know what I mean? Maybe this person is more than surface level, but they just haven't been showing it. And maybe that's what you want to have a talk about. And maybe part of this could be around also if you want to have children and maybe they're not ready for that, or they're not in the right place in their life, or they already hopefully not have a family somewhere else. I just heard that. So let's get some clarifying oracle cards on top of these just to see if we can kind of understand the situation a little bit better. Then I will tap into the tarot and get a little bit more clarity. So heart-to-heart conversations. What do we need to know in regard to that? Ooh, Chris Brown. Is this a controlling type of person? Maybe abusive? Interesting. So some of the words on this card: grass ain't greener. Maybe somebody was messing with someone else or thought the grass was greener on the other side. Now they want to try to come back and take their position back in your life. Breakfast Club. Interesting. Yeah, there could definitely be a lot of, you could be in a, I don't know. This card is kind of interesting, as perhaps maybe this is the type of people that they could hang out with, different people, odd people maybe you wouldn't normally hang out with. Evolve, dancing machine, grown-ass man, royalty. Maybe somebody told you they're a grown-ass man and they don't need you to control them. Something like that. Maybe that's what this conversation is about. And maybe this person has been very aggressive with you in their conversations with you. Maybe you're getting to a point where you're concerned that somebody might go off. I do remember some instances of that within the Breakfast Club, right? It's like, you're coming from different backgrounds and trying to come together in a relationship. Maybe this person has had a different way of handling relationships in the past. They've been more controlling. These hoes ain't loyal. Ooh. Well, maybe this person has definitely, been cheated on or been hurt by people or something of that nature, and that's why they're having this issue with like being a more committed person or something of that nature is what I'm hearing here. Anyway, let's take a look now at give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. DMX energy coming out. Wow. That's crazy. All right. You got somebody here. Spirit versus flesh. I feel like somebody is really struggling, like I said, like they're going through, and we know when Chris Brown and Rihanna were together, for instance, right? There was some domestic violence things that came out. Maybe this person does have a history of this or something like that. Or you're learning about something like that. Maybe they've always kind of had this struggle between, being in a good place within themselves, and with strong women particularly. You could be a strong woman with this Gwen Stefani card coming out. Strong but gentle, because it does talk about lamb on here as well. Yeah, you know so it's like you're weak, but not weak. You're a strong woman. You're confident, but you're not a pushover. And maybe this person hasn't really come up against someone like that before. Now they're praying that you'll give a relationship a chance, because maybe you tried to have a talk with this person, and maybe that children energy could be childish. Because this card, it doesn't just mean that you have children. That could be affecting the situation. This could also be inner child type of healing that may need to take place, so that this person can be mature enough to have a relationship. I mean, if this is only as far as they can go, as far as commitment level, then you can't really do a whole lot with that. If you want to have children yourself, at some point you have to grow up, right? So we got You're the Dog. Interesting. And he barked a lot in his song, "Arf, arf," right? prayer warrior. So this person may be praying quite a bit right now, after they were aggressive with you, perhaps, or they were unwilling to talk to you, is what I heard. Right? Maybe you tried to have a conversation with them. Maybe you tried to be calm with this person, but they just weren't willing to listen to you. And maybe they even got aggressive. I saw 1010 on the timer just then. And you said 10 in Roman numerals is X, right? That's doseki. Maybe this person was drinking. I don't know. But we've got an X on here and double X, you know. Might have been, you know, maybe they got one more strike, if you will. All right, so how's it going down? Rough ride, addiction. So this person, again, because I said Dos Equis, right? So definitely could be an alcoholic or have some sort of addiction that you're not aware of. I'm slipping, I'm falling. You know I'm slipping, I'm falling. I can't get up, right? This person is definitely, I feel like, trying to get it together. Let me fly. Wow. So, again, Gwen Stefani on the bottom, she's looking out, you know, like, where they at? You know, where the real men at? Because if this is the type of person that you're dealing with that can't even get their shit together, you know what I mean? It's like, why would you want to give that a chance when you're in this status, if that's the case? Children, what do we need to know about that? Ooh, Godfather energy. Damn, you ever seen like those kids that, look at that, Ike and Tina, of course. Yeah, so Chris Brown, Ike, you know what I mean? And you got the Godfather energy. This person is just like an unruly child, you know? It's like they basically have never probably had any discipline in their lives and they've been able to do whatever they want to. God forbid they've been connected with the mob. All right, so we got the Godfather, which says old money, wedding, crime family. This person could be tied to all of this stuff, even currently, and you know, they may not have divulged that to you. It says boss. They may act like a boss or people treat them that way. An offer he can't refuse. Wow, I wonder who's making that. Head of the table, dirty money, organization, political connections, and what does that say? Payback. What? Yeah, this person, 1221, I just saw on the timer. Um, it's almost like smoke and mirrors kind of energy, you know, with that mirroring energy with the 1221. So I feel like this person definitely, you know, like maybe they do only divulge so much, but only enough to, you know, keep most people from questioning too much. But you're not this type of person, unfortunately. And we know what happened when Tina finally got her balls, right? And said no more. So Matrix energy, you're stopping this shit, you know, in motion before it gets to you. This is the type of energy that I see you in right now. I feel like you're tapping into this energy and you know, seeing, if you're not with this person right now, because that's what it kind of feels like. Maybe this person took off, you know, or took a break, or you know how they like to say that, after you had your last discussion slash argument with them and they decided, all right, you know, I'm just gonna take a minute to, or a week, or however long they like to do so. You know how these people are. Focus on yourself is what you're being told, and don't focus on what this person is doing. You know, again, if you got into something quickly, you didn't take enough time to get to know each other, because since that's on the bottom, that would be like the crossing energy. Just chalk it up as a lesson, understand it for what it is. The less emotionally connected you can be to these situations, that is the energy that stops this from being able to have any effect on your energy. All right, your energy body is not affected whatsoever if you kind of stay in this middle ground energy along the whole way, you know, because you just never know when people can switch up and turn into Agent Smiths, right? You always got to stay on guard and be aware of what's going on. So what are some main energies here coming out? There's definitely some changes going on in this person's life. It looks like it could be all around finances. Maybe they're losing some things or having some struggles right now. You may even hear about some situations that are not going so good for them. And it probably, most likely, is all tied. Yeah, their energy is turned upside down right now. Now, if you walked away from this person and you said, hey, I'm not putting up with your BS, then you definitely got this person all over the place as far as their energy is concerned. What do we need to know? Ooh, obstacles and challenges. They see that you're not willing to just go with whatever it is that they want for you to do, right? At this point, I feel like you're making the choices that are best for you. You're creating like this gap here, and it's definitely putting them in there. Basically, this is that Two of Swords energy, right? They're up in their head big time about the situation. They know that they have to be able to work things out with you, to be able to have their place back with you, with this power card coming out behind. Right now they're up in their head. They want to know how they can get back into the power seat with you, right? Because they're not head of the table right now. Where did that say that? Head of the table. Yeah, that was coming out here. This person definitely could be a narcissistic type for sure. I do get that energy, from everything that's come out here. DMX, I mean, Chris Brown and The Godfather. Jesus, this person has some very interesting energy. So, obstacles and challenges. I feel like the decisions that you've made have been affecting their energy. This has been affecting their ability to stay focused, right? 5-5, two fives on the table already. Maybe you're seeing a lot of fives and whatnot. But what came out, and I'm going to put it back because I'm going to get another card, but you're not giving this person any time, energy. You're probably not texting them or anything right now. If you're not, I would definitely agree and not do that, because if this person is not reciprocating, was not giving you the right energy to begin with, depleting your energy, it's really time to put a stop to this, is what I'm hearing Spirit say. All right. Let me know again how this may be resonating, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you are feeling my vibe. Let's see what's going on with that Godfather energy. Heart chakra in reverse. This person is never going to get anywhere being childish like this. They have a lot of healing to do. If this person, has been within organized crime in the past or whatever, their mentality is going to be a lot different. They have been able to, force things from people. They've been able to have people support their childish ways, if you will. And this is definitely, causing them to have to see that they're not going to get their way, basically, with you, is what I'm seeing. And this is definitely causing them to close their heart off even more, is what I was hearing. If they were already kind of a closed off person to begin with, I feel like they're potentially closing off even more, again, being childish because they're not getting their way. Is anybody dealing with that out there right now? All right, so let's get into some more tarot here. Ooh, moving on. This is what you're being advised to do, especially if you are dealing with a difficult person, because people should be willing to talk to you. People that close off or, don't want to work with you, not willing to heal and transform. I mean, you see this potentially in this person. It's time to just pull back. This card says rest and rejuvenate. All right. It's not time to engage with this person, especially if they're not in the right energy to do so, if they're not healed, if they're not doing their work. It's time to just walk, is what I'm hearing. All right, so there's some big decisions on the table. Again, 5 with the changes here. Material and financial, again, this person could be losing or having some finances that are being affected at this time, creating challenges because they've created challenges for you, basically, is what's going on here. And all they're doing is creating this domino effect of, getting hit with whammy after whammy of difficulties, basically, because you stopped, again, entertaining their energy, started focusing on yourself. And if you haven't, that's what you're being advised to do, because this card says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. When we don't allow their actions to cause us to get angry anymore, and we just see them for the childish people they are, who just have their heart closed off, because they've lived this kind of lifestyle you know, where they have been able to act childish and not really take responsibility in the love department, if you will. Yeah. So now they're seeing that if they can't step up to the plate, then they're just basically not going to have anything with you. Ten of Pentacles and Two of Cups. I mean, I see a lot of potential here just cutting the deck. Definitely you may have seen a lot of potential with them as well. But it really feels like something switched up or something changed, or you know, maybe they just went back into this, you know, mode again that they've been used to in the past, where they just cut themselves off, where they became cold, detached, tried to make you think that, you know, they didn't care about you. And maybe they just, you know, they have no idea what these feelings are. They don't know how to cross this gap, this divide, this abyss with you. Financial and material changes. What do we need to know? Four of Wands in reverse. So definitely it feels like to be that 1111. This is the 1111 card, but the stability, if you are living with this person at this time, nobody's working with anybody. Eight of Pentacles in reverse with the Four of Wands in reverse. Wow. So it's almost like things are splitting up with that financial and material changes. That's could be what this discussion is about, how you're going to split things. And this person maybe is angry because you're now wanting to split from them. You got the 8 and the 4 here, right? So splitting things. And this person may not be very happy with that. Yep. Wow. So what came out flipped over. We got two here that didn't flip over. We'll take a look at those in a second. But the one that did flip over was the Seven of Wands. Somebody is definitely being defensive here. You know, they don't like the fact that you're standing up for themselves. You're not willing to fight with them. You could be in this energy at this time where you're more calm than you normally would be in a situation like this. And this could be really throwing somebody off, to be honest with you. All right, what we saw here was the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Strength in reverse. So this person is not feeling very powerful or amazing right now, is what this looks like if this is referring to them. They're feeling very defensive, even if they are, you know, out and about, hanging out with people. They're looking sour face is what I'm hearing with that Queen of Wands in reverse, 2222, right? They know they made a bad decision in arguing with you or in trying to be a controlling person, argumentative, whatever the case may be. And you basically said with the Five of Wands in reverse, I'm not arguing with you anymore. We're putting an end to this now. That is where you take your power back. Let's read some of the words on here. So the Matrix says decoded, God-given. So you may have found out some truth because we got truth right there on his forehead. Program. So you could have figured out that somebody was trying to brainwash you, was trying to fuck with your mind kind of situation. The Chosen, the Oracle, you could be those. You could read cards for all you know. You're just coming here for some clarity. I do that as well with other readers that I trust. No weapon formed, possibilities. We also have enslaved, hacker, red or blue pill, and agents. So you absolutely know what's been going on here and that somebody has been mind fucking you basically. And it has to end. You know, that's why you put this space between you and them. And definitely they're feeling it. They feel that gap between how you used to feel for them and what you're showing them now. Could be a, let me take a look here. So this over here could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag, doesn't have to be, but this energy could just be representative of how this person is feeling right now. Not their amazing self like they usually are. Could also be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energy with the King of Swords in reverse. Somebody is definitely fire hot mad, you know, like devil mad type of energy. You know, this is a person, again, I don't feel like has been told no in the past. And now, you know, they're like, maybe trying a little bit to play nice, but they're still not coming completely correct, is what I'm hearing, right? So what else is going on here? We got the Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah, that childish energy, needing to do their mirror work, their inner child work, that kind of thing. This person has always resisted that because they've never been forced to be accountable, is what it feels like. Knight of Swords. Somebody's going to try to come in quick, but it feels like hot and mad kind of energy. So do be aware of this, right? Because they're not liking that separation anxiety that they're having. Perhaps if you, again, if you've left because they weren't willing to have the conversation. Whew, Emperor. Yep. Maybe they want to try to come in right now. I don't know. Let's see. Well, somebody's definitely coming in hot, but Ace of Wands in reverse, or sorry, Ace of Cups in reverse, I'm not seeing love here. I'm seeing more control. I'm seeing this person saying, why did you, just leave and not say anything? Why did you just kind of, go silent on me? Well, because you didn't want to deal with any more toxic shit, basically, is what I'm seeing here. What is this heart chakra in reverse? Yeah, King of Cups in reverse. I mean, King of Cups is not overly outwardly emotional anyway, but this is a person that has definitely cut off their heart space, right? That's what I'm seeing with that energy. And with the Two of Wands, I think they're just trying to find a tactic to get back into your energy more than they're concerned about, having the right emotions for you, because of the King of Cups in reverse and the heart chakra in reverse, along with the Godfather and the child energy. I mean, this person, again, is, since a child, I feel, used to having their way, not being challenged, or more or less people overlooking their behavior kind of energy. And so they kind of became this heartless person, but they probably know how to be charming or to turn it on when they want to. So I feel like somebody's trying to make a plan to see how they can get back to you, quite honestly, but they're not in the right energy. Yep, they want to have a victory for sure with that Six of Wands. But again, it's that King of the Hill energy. It's this person that it feels like that they're in control, and that, it's not really about having that, not even closure, but that conversation like this was talking about here, needing to have that heart-to-heart conversation. But I feel like this person is always so aggressive about it, and they think somehow that this is going to, get them a victory again this time around. But I think they're going to have to see that, and they're not going to be too happy about it either, that they're going to have to deal with this all on their own with this Hermit in reverse energy. That's not somebody who's very happy with being with themselves, is what I'm hearing. This person may go out a lot. You may even see them out. They may post that they're out. Five of Pentacles, but they're not feeling good. They're not happy because they know they're basically getting the same energy that they gave. You know what I mean? Their magic isn't working anymore. The magic stick, I heard. It's not so magical, when you got to deal with all this BS, is it? So now the tower's got to come down on this situation. And I do feel like you're going to allow it to come down, right? You could even find out, if you don't already know, that there's somebody else up in the mix anyway. Three of Pentacles, right? You need to be able to have someone that you can truly have that partnership with that you're looking for. And if not, you got to keep it pushing, you got to be able to see when these people still have more healing to do. Just saw 28 on the timer. All right, let's get some advice here. I am going to first get some Moonology cards, and then we have some Lover's Oracle as well as love messages. No communication, so you definitely could be in no communication right now. Even if you're not, these could be things that, this person wants to say to you. So take it as it resonates. And again, thank you so much for hitting that like button and subscribe. Your commitment is being tested. Well, that's pretty obvious, huh? So this is definitely confirming that you are, having these issues right now, basically because, things have to change. The way things have been going have not been working well. We see that. We see this energy that this person is in. But Spirit also wants you to know that your hard work is paying off. And it is hard work when you're trying to stay away from someone, give them that opportunity to really think about things, to miss you, to come back in the right energy. And hopefully they do. These things are never guaranteed. But at the same time, this card is saying nothing is yet set in stone. All right, so things could be a bit turbulent still at the moment. It's not calm and peaceful. You may not be feeling, completely stable at the moment within yourself or with this person. A fiery climax approaches. Aries energy once again. So you definitely could be dealing with an Aries. Regardless, I feel like this is just a hot-headed, hot-tempered, kind of person, again, that's just used to getting their way. And they definitely want their way when it comes to having you, is what I'm seeing here. Wow. On the bottom here, we have confidence is your key to success. So stay confident within yourself, and that's what's throwing the confidence of this person off, the more that you're able to remember who you are, right? And they're seeing that you took the right pill. And that's not setting so well with them, because if you're keeping your distance, that means that you're not, dealing with the bullshit anymore. Bring love into the situation, Aquarius energy. Very fitting for this time frame at this time. As a matter of fact, I believe we just had a new moon in Aquarius, so absolutely this could be resonating with you. Bringing love into the situation, if this is a situation you're dealing with right now, though, absolutely means paying attention to yourself, self-love, self-care, all of that. So let's get some Lovers Oracle messages. We'll get a little bit more clarity around what's going on here, or advice for you moving forward. All right, guys, I don't know about you, but yeah, this is the kind of stuff that I can definitely do without. I don't even understand why people have to be that way in relationships, Why is it not a partnership? Why can't you just understand that it's about working together, right? I don't know. So let me cover her up here. We got this beautiful card. She's naked, of course, but it says, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful, all right? Don't let this person bring you down. Don't let them kill your joy, is what I heard. You can allow joy to enter your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So this is where we're being asked to get to a point, a healing within our own heart and our own selves, where nobody can bring us down, regardless of the foulest crap that they might be able to do to us. Allow your heart to shine bright, and really just to understand that people are people, and they're sometimes not going to make the right choices. You just got to know when they turn into the Agent Smiths, okay? That's when you need to step away, when you know what you see. What else? Oh, here we go with the angel wings. So definitely you've got an angel around you that's helping to heal your heart, to heal you at this time, all right? The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. So it's going to be very important for you to stay the course, understand what you've been dealing with this person, and more than anything, what you don't want to deal with any longer, because I feel like this is someone who's definitely tried 3333 to not look at this situation from that negative perspective, but it's hard not to, when you see what's going on. And I do feel like this person sees what's going on now too, and that you're just not playing any longer. You're not putting up with the controlling, childish behavior, perhaps, that you've been dealing with for so long from someone. All right, we got this card of healing today. Very, very fitting for sure. It says, imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. This is so key. That angel, just like in this card, is here to help you, all right? To help you to heal, to help you to move forward, to move on, right? From these train wrecks, right? Let the cards fall where they may. let the chips, however they say it, right? It's time to just really see what's going on here. And by walking away and by honoring yourself and staying in your energy, in your positive energy, and you do that by doing that healing work we just talked about there at the end. This angel is here to help you. Your angels are here to help you. And we got another angel here as well, right? So important. It says forgiveness. That's what this card is about. So there's definitely something perhaps that may seem unforgivable that you're being asked to heal today so that you can move forward and really connect with that type of person that you deserve to. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So, what do you imagine? It's certainly not, I'm sure, what you've been going through. So, what would you like to come into your life? Because that's what we're going to bring in. So, start imagining that new, joyful relationship, where you do have that partner that is so supportive, you know what I mean? And doesn't demean you, doesn't make you feel bad about yourself, supports you in everything that you're doing in your life and that you can merge with. You can both feel good and happy in your own right. I'm a, what does it say? I'm a force all by myself. No, I'm good all by myself, but I'm a force when we're together, right? And that's true of anybody that's in the right energy. So we just got to make sure that we're looking for those people whose hearts are actually open and not closed off. And being able to, determine that or detect that quicker is really what's going to help us to prevent so much more of that heartache. I don't understand what this connection really is. So, I think that this person has been pretty confused to begin with. Again, if they're in that childish energy, if they really can't take a relationship past a certain point, which it clearly seems like that's what's going on with this person. I never expected to fall in love with you so quickly. Again, I did mention that this likely happened quickly, and if you have children, maybe that's what they were concerned about, or maybe that was even what you were concerned about, because you've been abandoned before, you've been left out in the cold, and you don't want this person to do that to you. This person says, I love you today, tomorrow, and always. I was just a fool for not admitting it earlier. Full energy for sure. All right. And you're not being foolish is what I heard. If this person has any chance with you, they're definitely going to have to come back way different than they were before. There is no one else thinking about you all day. So this person has been absolutely, probably can't get you off their mind, especially again if you're in no contact at this time. You're just giving them that space and saying, hey, this isn't me, this isn't what I can deal with. If you're that empath type or just a kind person in general, you're just not like that. And this now says, this person is saying, I'm not the same person. You taught them a lot through this connection, is all I'm going to say. Just by being who you are, being a kind, loving person. Again, with that lamb energy we saw, and even with Tina, she's a kind person too. But at the same time, it's like, there's some people out there who will really try to push your buttons and see how far they can push you, how much you're willing, how much do you love me? Kind of reminds me of that song. Oh, I can't think of the lyrics of it right now. Anyway, the universe is fighting for our souls to be together. That's what this person thinks anyway. I think this person, again, is just very confused. I think they probably say a lot of these types of things just to try to get at you, to, pull at your heartstrings, that kind of thing. But I really feel like you're at the point where you've kind of seen how far this connection will likely go. You've seen what type of person this is, how they don't really communicate with you the way that they should. They're not willing to do their work and handle their shit, and kind of hard to fight for something like that. I feel this is a very fitting card as well. Elevate your energy is on the top here. And I feel like that plays in well with this whole joy card. not letting somebody kill your joy, you know, not allowing them to steal your joy is what I heard. All right, forgiving is going to be very important here in this healing process if this is you. The main card that came out though, reconsider your commitments. And maybe you made some commitments moving forward in the future with this person, whether that be, you know, vacation or getting married or whatever the case may be. I saw 3939 on the timer. That would be 1212. In any case, uh, yeah, you're going to have to make a decision here. That's definitely coming out. Have you piled on so much on your plate that there's little room for you? And have you been focusing perhaps on a connection more than you? Letting this person pull the strings, right? Letting this person have that control, but maybe you're changing that dynamic now, and they're not liking that so much is what I'm getting here. It's definitely affecting their heart at this time, and I do feel like that they are looking at, you know, um, the fact that they want to have this success with you, but they know that you're not going to give them a chance in this energy. That's what's got them feeling in their feelings, if you will. And of course, guys do that differently than girls, don't they? Identify what truly matters and graciously decline the rest. There is a universe of meaningful opportunities on the other side of no. In fact, every no makes space for the perfect yes. Your freedom is closer than you think. You're just one yes away or one no away from your freedom, is what I'm hearing here. I hope you guys have a wonderful week ahead. Hopefully, I'll be back on here soon, but definitely let me know how you enjoyed this reading today, and blessings to you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.